awesome number. What a great achievement. We're about to jump in and hear from all of our programs and where we're at. We're going to hear from our program producers, including myself, Ben the Beekeeper from the Big Buds, and we'll head to an apiary for that. Then we'll go down to Port Stephens, where Ocean Julz, is making a splash with our Seahorse Saviour program. We'll get a bit of an update because there's a pretty exciting event just around the corner for those participants. And then we'll head over to Phoenix Park Farm to hear from Farmer Jesse, who's been preparing our super potato harvest, or the harvest day anyway. So yeah, really cool show in store. Sit back, relax, and let's jump in. Hello Project Humble crew, Ben the Beekeeper here. We're out at our Rose Farm apiary over here in Lorne, just giving you a bit of an update. So as you can see, we've got a few of our school hives behind me. We've got Valentine there. Over there we have, I think it's Patterson. Yep, that looks like Queen Patricia. And right up the end we have Hinton's as well. This apiary is on as an available site, and those schools had completed their Dude Where's My Hive lesson, and it put it there. Okay, so update. What's been happening in bee world? It's getting cold, and that generally means that things are a little bit quieter for the bees. Not as much nectar, not as much forage around, hence the reason that we've got those lessons up about to feed or not to feed, or feast or famine. It's a good opportunity for us to take stock and to make sure that our colonies are looking great. So these hives just here, I've noticed this morning, probably need a little bit more tung oil. So next visit out here, I'll bring some tung oil, top that up. There has been a lot of Varroa around, and thank you to those schools that have done that. Varroa might fight a lesson. I know that it was a little bit on the dry side in terms of the doing part of the lesson, but it's a really important one, and something that I think now is just going to be part of what it is to have a bee colony, is to be treating and keeping an eye on Varroa levels. So yeah, thank you for that. Today what we're going to be doing in this apiary is just doing a bit of an update, and we'll be providing those colony updates really soon through the website. We'll send an email out to your teachers when they're available. Yeah, so look, keep an eye on that leaderboard. We have to add in some new schools. We are very excited to have new hives being established in some new schools, and then at our apiary sites 4 new schools, so that's awesome. Our OG colonies are all doing great. Some of them have obviously moved back a little bit closer to where your schools are at, and that's fantastic. So it's really fun looking after your bee colonies, and I hope you have been having some fun back at school. It won't be long and we'll be talking about spring and the pop of nectar and forage that comes with that. So use this time to tick off all of those lessons that need to be taught in terms of the feast and famine. If you're an OG colony, there'll be a new one going up in the next week or so called Winter Wings and Blooms, and that's really kind of a celebratory one. It actually gives you a bit of a perspective on how much of an impact you and your colony and your school, because of the effort that you've made, have had on our environment. And it's actually really a bit amazing when you take stock of what's been happening. So yeah, enjoy those. If you're a newbie to the Big Buzz, as I've said in the past, welcome. Your colonies are all spread around the place waiting for those the upgrades into your boxes. So it won't be long and you'll be like Valentine here, you'll be like Patterson, or down there like Hinton, and we'll have your bees in your box, and we'll bring you an update on what your queen looks like and things like that. So okay, I think that'll do. Over and out, Ben the Beekeeper. We'll head back to I think we're going to Ocean Julz now. Really fun one down there at Port Stephens. Bye.
Hive point, and just behind me is where we're going to be dropping off our Seahorse hotels. We're about a week out until our deployment day. We are so excited, we can't wait. We love seeing all your pieces of work and your photos and your updates from your teachers with your seahorse info, building your seahorse hotels. We're so excited. We're down here just getting organised for the day. It's going to be an awesome day. We've got a few surprises. If you look closely in this video, you may see a little clue to one of the surprises that we have in store for the day. We can't wait to see you. So yeah, get excited. 25th of June, we'll be here. It's all happening. See you then. Deployment day, 10 o'clock sharp, Fly Point Park right here. Can't wait to see you. We're going to meet here all together. All the schools are going to meet here all together, and then we're going to walk down and drop off our Seahorse hotels. Can't wait! So it's crunch time, get those Seahorse hotels finished. We're going to come around the day before the deployment day on the 24th with a big truck so we can collect all the Seahorse hotels and bring them down to Little Beach, which is just behind me around the corner. And don't forget, most important part is to name your hotel and let us know what it's going to be. All right, we're excited. All right, so we are done here. We're checking out the site, getting things organised, last minute checks, and now we're off for a fish. So I'll see you later.
Boys and girls, Farmer Jesse here. I am out in the potato paddock having a look at your potatoes. I just wanted to give you an update about how they're doing. They're growing pretty well. Now if we look down the row, we can see, well, it looks a bit messy, doesn't it? There's big tall weeds growing, there's weeds covering the ground, and every so often you might be able to see a potato growing. That's okay that there's lots of weeds because the potatoes have pretty much finished growing. Now you might notice that I'm wearing a jumper today because it's a little bit cold, and you might have noticed that the days are getting shorter and we're not having as much sunlight, and the nights are getting longer. So we're coming into winter time, which means that our potatoes are going to stop growing. All right. So because the potatoes have stopped growing, something else has filled that space and the weeds have started to grow instead. So that's okay, that's not going to hurt our potatoes. But when you come out and pick the potatoes, I will have this mown so it'll look a bit neater than it is right now, just to make it easier for you to pick them. All right, well, I might give you a few hints on where our potatoes are growing. Okay, hint number one, the Russian bananas. They are a small little plant and the plants are almost dead. The last hint is that they are closest to the river. Okay, here I am, there's the house, and there's the river in the background with the big tree. Here's another hint, the super sabagos. They are a big plant, and there's one in front of me. They are planted closest to the main entrance, or the main road. Our last hint is for the Dutch creams and the Desirees. They are planted in between the sabagos and the Russian bananas.
How'd you go, guys? Hopefully you enjoyed that hive stream. Just wanted to check back in and say thanks very much for joining us. And as always, we're super excited about all of the things that we've discussed today, and hopefully you guys are as well. I guess that's it. Over and out for now. Keep enjoying Project Humble back in class, and we can't wait to come and see you soon. Bye for now.